welcome to another yoga video, quarantine yoga. Quarantine has actually worked out pretty well for my yoga practice. Hopefully you all have found something really responsible and creative to do with your time, but if you've just been watching Netflix, I totally get it. Today I'm going to focus mostly on twisting exercises to kind of wring out some of that negativity and worry that we all might be feeling, plus it feels good. So we are going to start out in child's pose. You will start out facing the top of your mat, and just so I can keep talking to the camera for now, I'm going to face this way. So you're going to bring your big toes together behind you, sink your hips down and back, reach the arms forward, maybe bring your forehead down to the ground, down to your mat. Begin breathing deeply in this stretch, awakening the body, maybe inching your fingertips just a little bit higher towards your mat. And when you're ready, begin to walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Maybe you even take your left hand over to the right side of the right hand for a deeper stretch in the right side body. Bring that right shoulder or that left shoulder down just a little bit for a deeper stretch. Inhale to come back to center. And exhale, walk the hands over to the left side of your mat. Maybe bringing that right hand to the left side of the left hand. Dropping that right shoulder down just a little bit to even them out, even out the shoulders. Your head is sinking in between your arms. Neck is nice and relaxed. Inhale the hands back up to center. Begin to push yourself up. Knees come together. In a seated position on our knees, interlace your fingers. Push them up towards the air. Stretch out the arms. Maybe wiggle out the body a little bit. Inhale deeply here. And as you exhale, bring the arms forward and down. Chin comes to the chest. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, bring it back down again. Kind of collapse through that belly. Just moving up and down in our own time. Whatever feels good for the body right now. Lately I have felt like every muscle in my body is sore. So any kind of stretch feels really good for me right now. Exhale to bring the arms down to the sides. Reach your left hand to the left side. Down on the mat. Inhale, reach your right arm up and over to the left. On your next inhale, come up. Exhale to move over to the right side. So right hand comes up, or comes down, left hand comes up and over. Now I'll let you play with this on your own a little bit. Inhale to come up, and as you exhale, come to the other side. But you can stay as long as you'd like, or maybe you just have fun waving the arms. I'm going to hold a little bit longer because it feels really good. Whatever you do, remember to find length in the side body as you reach up and overhead. When you're ready, come back over to your right side. Lift onto your knees. Maybe you lift your left leg into the sky, into the air, into a modified plank position. Reach the left arm up and over. Toes point to the left, fingers point to the right. Reach. Bring elbow to knee. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bring elbow to knee. Inhale to reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Reach one more time and come down. Let's go ahead and do this on the left side. So planting your left palm, coming up onto the knees. Right leg points out to the side. Reach with your right hand up and over to the left side. Inhale to reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Extend one more time. Oh, yes. Knee to elbow. Just kidding. Now extend one more time. And bring it back down. Now, option, we're going to do this one more time. Coming over to the right side. Coming into that modified plank. Now you can stay just like this, or you can grab your floating foot and kind of open up the hips and the chest. Maybe you look up and bring it down on an exhale. Let's come over to the left side. Reach. Maybe you grab that foot, your right foot, and open up the hips and the chest. Yes. And as you exhale, lower it down. Ooh, that felt good. Okay, now, it wouldn't be a good practice without some rounds of cat-cow, right? So go ahead, get in your tabletop position. Tops of the feet are behind you on the mat. Inhale to drop the belly, lift the chin and the chest up to the sky. Exhale, round the spine, chin comes to chest. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, cat pose. Move through a few rounds of cat-cow on your own time. Maybe you add some little wiggle movements. Maybe you push the hips back and bring them back up. I like to bring my toes to touch behind me, dip my hips, push my chest up to the sky, gaze lifts up, and then come back down kind of to a child's pose. Drop the hips, lift the head as I inhale, push it back and down as I exhale. Pretty much do this every practice. It just feels really good. Okay. When we're ready, let's go ahead and get to our downward dog. You can pedal out the feet, wake up those calves. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. I am warm enough. Okay, when you're ready, inhale, bring your right leg high, bend the knee, and open up your hips. To square up the shoulders, press into the mat even more with your right hand, so you're not splaying out to the right side, but you are opening up the hips. Inhale, lift the leg high. Exhale, step it through the hands. Kind of walk the right foot out just a little bit. I'm gonna turn around so you can see. Walk the foot out just a little bit into our lizard pose. Now, left hand comes to the center of the mat. Right hand raises high. Get a nice deep stretch in that right hip, in that right IT band. Now, you're going to come, that back foot is going to come onto the outer edge, and your front toes are going to point more towards the long edge of your mat. Open up the arm towards the back. Inhale to reach it back over to the front. Exhale, open up. You're going to find you feel a really deep stretch in your right hip. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, open up. Gaze comes over that right shoulder. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale to open up. We'll move through a couple more of these. I love this movement because I have really tight hips most of the time. Okay. Heel toe your foot back to center. Plant the palms, framing the foot. Spring off of that back foot and left foot meets the right. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold over your legs, but give a generous bend in your knees as we slowly start to wake up the hamstrings. Maybe you pedal out the feet. Maybe you reach your arms around the back of the legs for a nice little hug. Head hangs heavy. Now bring the hands to the mat. Your left hand comes to the center. What do we do? Yes. Bend the left knee, right leg is straight. Shift forward into your toes and raise your right arm to the sky. Getting a nice twist and a nice stretch in that right hamstring. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, right hand comes down. Right replaces the left hand. Bend your right knee. Left leg is straight. Inhale. Reach the left arm up. If you can, gaze looks over the left shoulder. And weight shifts forward just a bit in the toes. I constantly have to remind myself in these poses that the weight comes into the toes and not to sink my hips back. Inhale to reach a little bit further. Exhale, left hand comes down. Melt into the legs, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees slightly, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, plant the palms, walk the feet back, holding our plank pose. Arms are nice and strong, thighs are engaged, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, option for our first chaturanga, you can drop the knees, bend the elbows and come down, or you can keep the knees up Come down all the way to the belly. Come up on the, flip the tops of the feet on the mat. Come up into a cobra pose. Gaze is slightly lifted. Shoulders are in by the body. Exhale, flip the toes, push the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a couple rounds of breath here. Deep inhale. And let it go. One more. Deep inhale. And let it go. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bring the foot through the palms. Drop that back knee, low lunge. Back foot, the top of the back foot is on the mat. Inhale, reach the arms high. And exhale to sink even deeper into this pose. Square the hips by bringing the left hip just a little bit forward. On your next inhale, open up to the right side. Inhale to reach even more, opening the arms. Exhale, come to center. Inhale, open up. Exhale, center. Inhale, open. Exhale, center. Bring the hands down, frame the foot, back toes come up, and left foot meets the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the palms. Step or hop the feet back. Move through a chaturanga. This time, legs stay off of the ground. Come up, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale that left foot high. Exhale, left foot comes through the hands. Drop the back knee. Inhale, reach up, low lunge. Exhale to sink deeper into your lunge. Again, square those hips off. On your next inhale, open up to the left side. Breathe deeply here for a few rounds. Inhale to open up the arms even more. Exhale, come to center. Inhale, open up. Exhale, come to center. Inhale, open up. Exhale, center. One more inhale, reach up. Exhale, frame the feet. Come up on those back toes. Right foot meets left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Arms come up, gaze comes up to the sky, reach. Exhale, swan dive down. Plant the palms, step or hop to the feet to the back of the mat. Move through a vinyasa. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a few rounds of breath here. Evening out the breath. Connecting each breath with each movement. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Come up on those back toes. Reach the arms up. High lunge. Stay strong in that back leg. And scissor the inner thighs together to really have some control here, to balance it out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist open to the right side. Scissor those inner thighs together. Inhale to center. Exhale, open up. Inhale, center. Exhale, open up. Now this time, inhale, reverse your lunge. Reach up with your left hand, maybe gaze comes up to the left. Exhale, open up the arms. Inhale, come to center. Now, plant the palms, step the right foot back to meet left, move through a chaturanga, or you have the option to go straight to down dog or move through a child's pose. Catch your breath. When you're ready, inhale the left leg high. Exhale, shift forward, bring the left foot through the palms. Reach up, come up on those back toes. Standing so strong. Back leg is strong. Right forward. Front leg is strong. Scissoring the thighs together to gain balance and strength. Inhale to reach the fingertips up even more. And exhale, open up to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, open it up. Inhale. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, reach the left hand to the back thigh. Right arm comes up to the sky. Exhale, open it back up. Inhale, come to center. Hold here for just a few moments. So strong. Exhale, frame the foot, come down. Left foot reaches back to meet right. Move through a vinyasa. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Come up in that lunge again. Find your strength. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands come to prayer at the chest. Inhale here. And exhale, bring your left elbow over to the right thigh. Squeeze elbow and thigh together to really find a lift in the chest. Option 1 to stay here, hands in prayer, or you can open the arms up. Maybe your gaze goes up to the ceiling. I'm not going to test mine right now. Maybe a little bit. Arms come down. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, plant the palms. Right foot meets left. Now, shift over to the left side, coming onto the outside edge of the left hand. Right arm raises. You can bring your left knee down to the ground like we did earlier for a modified plank. Had a lot of coffee today, I'm feeling it. Or you can come to the full expression. Maybe you raise one leg. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you levitate off the ground. One more inhale, push up. Exhale, right arm comes down. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale, move through a Vinyasa. Now, coffee before yoga is maybe not the best thing. It kind of gives you the jitters. It's like, yeah, it's gonna fuel my exercise. Because truth be told, I already did this yoga routine earlier. Inhale, lift the left foot up. Exhale, step it through. Come up on those back toes, reach up. High lunge. Inhale to reach up a little bit further. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer to the chest. One more inhale, and on your exhale, right elbow comes over to the left side, left thigh. Push elbow and leg together to find a little lift in the torso and the chest. Maybe you keep your hands at prayer. Maybe you open them up to the left side. Back leg is nice and strong. Feel the muscles hug to the bone. Bring the arms down. Inhale to come up. Exhale, plant the palms. Left foot meets right. Bring the right hand to the center of your mat. Come on to the outside of the right foot. Reach the hands and hip to the sky. Maybe you bring one foot up into the air. Again, you can modify your plank. Inhale to reach up. And exhale, slowly come to your plank pose. Optional Vinyasa or meet straighten down dog. Let's go ahead and take a child's pose. Take a little break here. An active rest. So arms are still reaching towards the top of the mat, still engaged. Evening out the breath here. Now when you're ready, come back up to your downward dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot through. Now plant the back foot down. We're coming into warrior one. So that back foot is at a 45-degree angle. You've got heel to arch alignment. Reach the arms up. Square your hips off to the front as much as you can without compromising your back knee. Can you move even deeper into your pose? Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, open up to the left side for warrior two. Gaze is over your right hand. On your next inhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand comes up and over. Legs stay so strong. Exhale, side angle pose. Here, I'll turn it around again so you can see me. Option one, stay right here. Top arm is nice, straight, and strong. Right arm is resting on the right thigh. Option two, to open the arms up. Option 3, reach your right arm underneath the legs, bring left arm over to meet the right, and take a bind. Gaze is either lifted, or if that's too much on the neck, you can look down at the right foot, whatever feels best for you. I know it's burning. Okay, inhale to unwind, unbind. Exhale, come up to warrior 2. One more inhale here. And exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Come on to the back toes. Right foot meets left. Move through a vinyasa. Take a couple rounds of breath here. I'm going to adjust my mat just a bit. Here we go. Okay. When you're ready, inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Come up to our warrior 1 pose. Back foot is planted at a 45-degree angle. Arms reach nice and high. Now inhale, reach up even farther. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2, facing the right side. Gaze is over the left palm, the left fingers. You can flip your palm if you'd like. I do both. Sometimes I even look over the backhand. It's nice to mix it up a little bit. Now when you're ready, inhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm comes up and over to the right side. Exhale, bring it over to your side angle pose. Option 1, to keep that flatter arm, like you have a little serving tray here. Elbow is on the left thigh. Option 2, open the arm, spiral open. Option 3, take a bind. Again, gaze can be at your foot. Gaze can be up and over. Looking over the right shoulder. I'm going to keep my gaze down for this one. Breathe it out. I know you feel it. Now when you're ready, come up to your warrior 2. Inhale one more time here. Exhale, pivot on that back foot. Bring the hands down. Come into your plank. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Got just a little bit more work. Almost there. Yeah. Bend the knees. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now, inhale, raise the arms high, shift the hips back and down. Utkatasana chair pose. Take a moment to look down and make sure that you can see all 10 toes. If you can, challenge yourself to drop your hips just a little bit more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, find your prayer hands at the chest. Inhale and exhale to reach the left elbow over to the right thigh. Now, some people have a tendency to bump the hips over to the left side and open up to the right. So counteract that, square off the hips just by pressing the right hip forward just slightly, so your hips are still facing forward. You have the option to open up the arms and breathe. Maybe you smile. Maybe you remember that this pose, as everything else in life, is not permanent. This quarantine is not permanent. This sweat is not permanent. This day is not permanent. Find some comfort in that. Bring the hands down. Inhale. Reach up and out of that chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana. Take a moment, maybe pedal out the legs a little bit before we go into our second chair. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, come down, chair pose. Shift those hips back and down. Hands meet at prayer. One more breath here. Exhale to come over to the left side. Again, be mindful of your hips. Are you bringing them too far over to the left? Square them off. Push the elbow into the thigh to find more of a lift in the chest. Maybe you open your arms up. Bring out all that negativity, all of that worry, all of that sickness. Out with it. When you're ready, come back to center. Hold that chair for 3, 2, belly in, hold it. 1, reach up. And exhale, swan dive the arms down. Pedal out those legs. Plant the palms. Step the feet back. Move through a vinyasa. Find your breath here. Begin to walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Sit down. Hug the knees into the chest. And if this feels good for you, for some people it hurts their spine, so don't do it if it hurts. But if it feels good, go ahead and roll like a little ball. Finding some control up at the top. Toes are pointed. Now on your next one, open the arms out to the side, legs come up. Find your boat pose. Maybe you bring your arms forward, fingertips reaching to the front of the mat. Chest is nice and lifted, spine is long, no hunching. Find length here. Now, bring your hands to heart center, prayer. We're gonna do some yogi boat bicycles. Lower the left leg down, bring left elbow to right knee. And as you exhale, move it back to the midline. Inhale. Back to the right. Left, right, left. You got it. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug those knees in. Exhale, lengthen out the body. Pencil pose. Inhale, bring the knees back into the chest. Let's roll like a ball a couple more times. You're going to do that again. I know. When you're ready, come up and open to your boat pose. Hands find prayer. 1, 2, 3, twist. 4, 5, 6, ring it out. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome. Hug it in. Find length. And let it go. Oh yeah. That feels good, right? Okay, walk the feet. What do we want to do? Let's come back up, cross your feet, plant the palms, and moving our feet back so that we can come on to our bellies. Just recently had someone make fun of me for saying belly, but there's no better word. Come to your belly. There we go. Have your arms parallel to one another, as if you're doing like a forearm plank. Fingers are nice and open, and tops of the feet are on the mat width distance. Inhale to rise up just a bit, coming into our Sphinx pose. There's the option to plant the fingertips and push off of them, giving a little bit further of a bend in the back. Take it slow if you're not really used to back bends. This is a great pose for working on back bends, just getting used to this feeling, this motion. I love it. Exhale, come down. You can bring your right ear down to the mat. We're not done yet though. Bend the knees, lift up just a bit. Reach both hands back to grasp the outsides of your feet. Now, gaze is down. Inhale to look up, lift the chest. Exhale, push the feet up into the hands. Find length with the body. Breathe here. Trying your best not to rock. Pushing your feet into your hands. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly lower it down. Bring your opposite ear, the other one, down to the mat. Whichever one you didn't do before. We're going to do that again though, so don't get too comfortable. Just catch your breath. Now when you're ready, chin to mat, bend the knees, grab the feet with the hands on the outsides of the feet. Inhale to come up, to raise the chest, and exhale, push your feet into your hands. Arms are nice and long, nice and strong. One more inhale. Exhale. Oh, let it go. Yes. Melt into the mat. If you bend the knees and windshield wiper your legs to the sides. Okay, look forward. Go ahead and plant the palms and push up. Shift back on the hips. Yeah, let's go to our backs. It's back time. However you want to get to your back, go ahead and do it. Let's get to our backs. Bring the right knee over the left knee. Now be very slow and mindful with this stretch. First, go ahead and wrap your arms around the legs and bring the legs into the chest. Maybe you don't feel much of anything at all. Maybe you feel an intense stretch on the outsides of the legs, the thighs. If you want more, try grabbing the feet from the outside so fingers come onto the insides of the feet. And bringing the feet into the chest. You don't want to twerk your knees, but you want to find a nice stretch in the legs by bringing the legs closer to the chest by pulling your feet slowly and mindfully. I think this is a great stretch, but certainly don't yank and pull. You want to be gentle. These are your knees, these are your legs. Be very gentle with your body. If you're struggling or forcing, don't do it. That goes for anything in life. Don't struggle, don't force. Be patient. Be mindful. Now go ahead and release. No, don't release. Keep the keep the knees just the way they are. The legs, the right leg over the left leg. Cactus or tee the arms out to the sides. Go ahead and bump your hips just slightly over to the right side. And as you exhale, bring the legs up and over to your left side. Now, because the legs are crossed, this is going to be a more intense twist and stretch. So if it's too much for you, go ahead and uncross the legs. If you like it, like I do, keep them that way and look over to the right side. Legs are left, gaze is right. Shoulders are down on the mat. If you find that you're way up here, back off. Now inhale to come to center. Unwind the legs. Bring the left leg up and over the right. Yes. Reach up. Grab the feet once again. Coming into our little, I don't know what to call this. Assisted pretzel. Flex the, oh yeah. Yeah, that needs to be said. Flex the feet. Definitely do that. Again, my hips get so tight. I have such tight hips that anything I can do to open them is just gold for me. And this is one of those poses. Now when you're ready, tee out the arms again. Maybe you shift your hips ever so slightly to the left side of your mat so you can find more length. And bring the legs up and over to the right. And gaze is to the left. Again, shoulders are down. Legs don't have to be twisted, but if it feels good, do it. Okay, inhale to come to center. Second to last pose. Open the knees up, grab the feet from the inside so fingers come out to the outside. And happy baby it. You can keep the knees bent and just kind of rock side to side. Or you can play with stretching one leg, lengthening one leg, and the other. One might be tighter than the other. Or you can play with opening them both up. Oh yeah. And when you're ready, bring it all in. Give yourself a hug. Thank you, body. And exhale to come into our final pose, Shavasana. So feet are mat width distance, splaying out and open. Palms face the ceiling. Walk your shoulders down just a bit to find some length. And just relax, thanking yourself for the effort that you put into your practice and the effort that you put into your body every day. Stay in this pose as long as you'd like. This is where I'm going to leave you. I recommend staying longer and taking all that you need. Thank you for being a part of my practice. Namaste.